What's the most common thing people ask you, like your fans or people come to you in the street or at the expo? What is the most common thing they want to know about you?
You know what? For the most part, I don't get a lot of questions. Most times, people just want to work out. For the most part, every now and then I have somebody come in and ask me about diet, ask me about training and stuff like that. But for the most part, they just want to, get a picture and stuff, and they'll ask, questions about, what did I eat and how I worked out and what I did and stuff like that. But I rarely get those kind of questions. For the most part, everybody just want to take pictures and stuff, sign something.
What would you say gives you the most stress in life? Because even through the pain, I feel like you maintain always happy and composure, always great.
Yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I've never been somebody who's stressed about anything. I've always felt like if something was going to happen, it was going to happen. For the most part, I felt like I've been able to control most of the things that are going to happen in life, like when I'm going to pay the rent, when I'm going to pay the car note, when I'm going to be able to buy certain types of food. So I've never really stressed about hardly anything because I've been able to control most of the things in life. Like even when I was going to college, I always did good in class because I studied hard. Because I was able to control it by, if I want good grades, then I got to put in the work to get a good grade. So for the most part, like I said, every single day after class, I studied. The whole 4 years I was in college. There was never a day that I can remember where I would go to class, go to practice, and get to the room and just watch TV. I watched zero TV when I was in college, except for when in between classes. I would set my class around a certain show that I wanted to watch. Like I remember I used to watch this story called Young and the Restless. It came on at 11 o'clock, so I was like, okay, I can't take no class at 11 o'clock, so I got to watch this show. So I would set my classes around that, and go, instead of going to the 11 o'clock, I go to 12 o'clock class or something like that. But for the most part, yeah, I didn't watch TV after football practice and after class. I didn't watch TV. I always went to practice. I went straight to a training table, had my meal, and went back to the room and studied every single day. And sometimes I would study all night because I would start studying, and I'd get so into it, because I had so much reading and stuff to do. I get kind of lost into what I was doing. The next thing I know, the sun is coming up. I'm like, oh man, I done studied all night. I didn't get no sleep. And I had to go to class the next day without getting any sleep because I stayed up all night studying, Because, accounting was hard and you had to study. But if you studied, you learned a lot. And that's what I found out, that if I studied, I would eventually figure everything out. And for the most part, studying helped out a lot and came very useful to me.
What do you think is your biggest purpose in life? What do you think God sent you on earth for?
I think my biggest purpose was to win 8 Olympias. And after that, I don't know what it is. Provide as much information I can, to help the guys coming up, help the family and stuff out. I think for the most part, I was put here to do that. Everybody has a purpose in life, and mine is to try to help people live a healthy lifestyle and help people become better at the sport that I participated in. And for the most part, that's what I've been doing lately. Started this supplement company and putting out, some good products. Now I'm getting ready to start training people in the sport that help them, become better bodybuilders and stuff. Because, I was pretty good at it. So just passing along information, all this information that I learned over the years. Because I remember when I first came up, and I learned from other people that passed on their knowledge to me. So mine is to pass on the knowledge that I got to people that pass it on to me.
And then last question, for those who don't know, who's not in bodybuilding, what does it mean to be Mr. Olympia?
It's like the greatest accomplishment in the world. You can't get no higher than that, Once you get into or whatever it is you're doing, to be at the top and not be able to go any higher than that, to accomplish the greatest achievement that you can achieve, and to be, the best in the whole world. Once you've done that, you can't get no better feeling in the world than that. You can't get no higher achievement than that. So once you've gone and won the Olympia, you've became the best in the world, and you can't get you can't get no better than that.
So many tried to get it and couldn't. So
No,
many dreamed of
exactly.
crushed.
Yeah, I kept it away from guys for 8 years. Now Phil and kept it for 6. They kept it for 4. So everybody that seems to get in there, for the most part, wins it multiple times. And I think, after Phil is done, the guy that comes up next is going to do the same thing again.
Just control it.
Yeah, 'cause that's just the trend. Just seems to be the trend.